Let's talk about some real stuff, you know?
Some real serious shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, the most serious.
Like,
we're about to go real fucking serious
real
in this episode.
deep.
Let's actually warn everybody. This episode is gonna be us just talking about the heaviest and deepest topics you could think of. There's not gonna be any jokes. We're not gonna laugh at anything. There's been a lot of crazy shit happening in the world, and we're gonna focus on those things for this episode. Like what? What would be one of those things?
Like, gas.
Bro, let me tell you how I've been struggling to get gas. No, I haven't.
No, I
Actually,
haven't. That
hasn't
shit
been an
has
issue
been-
at all.
that
People are
shit-
fucking freaking out. It's a toilet paper situation all over again.
I feel like we're living in the crucible right now. Like, it's like,
yeah.
You're a witch.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
a witch.
He's taking all the gas.
Oh my god. Kill him.
He took all the toilet paper.
Oh my god, let's put gas in plastic bags. And put them in our trunk.
In Ziploc bags. Yo, that's fucking
Like-
hilarious. Yeah,
Like, do
people
you know
just speak
like gas plastic, like you can destroy plastic with gas.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure whoever filled, oh my god, whoever
Was
filled
that an
their
actual
gas-
thing?
I don't know, but I think it is. But my thing is like, they had 6
Yeah.
full bags. I'm like,
Yeah.
y'all dead.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Even just closing the windows in your car, you're dead.
that's
You're
crazy.
dead. You passed out on the highway.
Wait,
like,
is it because a plastic bag like smoke or something that like conducible to explode?
no, it's gonna burn through it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I had no
It's
idea
gas.
about that. Wow, I
This
didn't
is
know
like-
gasoline breaks through the
gas.
plastic.
Yeah, what do you think plastic is?
I
mean,
don't- I don't
Plastic
know.
still has like that little like petroleum aspect
Right,
to
right.
it, which
It's not
is
like a
made out of
juice.
gas.
It's not like a water bottle that you
it's
put
like
into the
like you know how ice melts into water.
Yeah.
Same way, like that is like a harder version of like gas.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah, well then whoever did that got home with like drenching gasoline. Do you turn off your car when you're pumping gas?
Yes, you have to.
I've
You
never turned off my car,
And
nor
plus,
will I ever turn off my
It's
car.
stupid because you're wasting gas to pump gas. That's very stupid.
But the amount of gas I'm wasting is very little.
But
Very
it's dumb.
little.
You should just turn your car off.
Nah, man.
And
I'm
plus-
too much in a rush.
And plus,
As soon as I pump the gas, I just want to drive off.
you can
What?
actually blow some shit up
How?
like that. It can combust.
I've never heard this, and I recently heard somebody say
There
it's
are
like,
there are signs all over the gas station that
No.
says you shouldn't do that.
that I gotta turn off the car to pump gas.
That is yes.
Really?
I
There's
literally-
signs that say that?
I literally was at an Exxon today, and they're like, "Turn your car off. Do not smoke." Like it's literally
Yeah, I
all right
obviously do
there.
not smoke, but I've never seen the turn off your car part. Also, maybe
you're
the
like,
reason
this
I
sign
haven't
can't
seen
stop me because I can't read.
or maybe I'm at the shady gas stations where they don't even have those signs. If you consider that, I go to those.
Because it's common sense to turn your car off.
Nah,
You should
well-
turn your car off.
Bro, I gotta go somewhere. I gotta go. I don't got time
how
to fucking
fast-
turn on this car. I gotta.
It takes like nothing to
Let me
turn
tell
the
you.
car on.
Let me tell you how I pump gas. Let me tell you my technique.
You literally are just. You're
Let
the
me-
reason why there's like like a
The
polar ice
shortage?
cap. Yeah.
oh my god.
Fucking
Let me t-
Mother Earth, Mother Nature.
Let me
like,
guide you. Let me guide you
your
through my
big ass
process.
SUV. You don't turn this shit off. You're filling it up.
Hold on,
Many
all right.
ass
All right,
gallons
let me
and shit.
let me guide you,
You
through
guys,
the process.
he didn't even celebrate Earth Day. Like,
Damn, you're really trying to cancel me. You're gunning for me to get fucking canceled.
yeah, you probably support gasoline.
yeah. I
you
support
probably
the gasoline companies.
Yeah, you
I
probably
support Exxon and
Yeah, you support
the killing of the whales and
no,
shit.
like
yeah.
the drink, like when it spills,
Yeah,
the oil breaks.
the oil spillage.
Yeah.
Yeah, the spill. Yeah,
You
oil
hate-
spills in the
And
ocean.
you hate Dawn because they're
Yeah,
the one
yeah,
who
yeah,
clean
yeah.
up the birds and shit.
All right, hold on, but I gotta break down how I usually pump gas, because I had no idea that you're supposed to turn off your car.
Yes.
I've never seen nobody in my family has ever done it. You know, your product, your environment.
You
So,
need to turn your car off.
all right, but let me tell you. So I get to the gas stations, right? I get to the gas station.
I'm
I come up.
surprised shit hasn't blown up.
It won't ever blow up. I'm telling you that much. That's how confident I am. Listen, I pull up to the fucking gas station.
I hope not.
Oh, well, right. It'll be fucked up and be like, I hope it does.
I come back and be like, all right, you guys, no more empty.
Yo, it's like, yo, he didn't turn off the fucking car. Yeah, you know what I mean? We try to tell him. Yeah.
He was putting gas in his trunk. And he didn't turn off the car.
Yo, what if like if that happens and I explode and it's only like a finger that like flies off and you bring it to the podcast says, here, this is all we have left of him.
Nose.
Right, exactly. This is his nose. Unfortunately, he didn't turn off the car.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let me say this. I'll say this.
Can I say bring this? Back your head.
Yeah. Just put it right there.
Put on a stake.
That's the fucking the new symbol for the podcast.
Fucking head on the stake. Like,
you set up a microphone for my fucking severed head.
This is
and then
so
I don't talk.
sick.
It's fucked up. But hey, that's the kind of that's the energy for this podcast. Here, let me tell you. I pull up to the gas station.
Yo, this is deaf. This deaf could be like a short.
Oh yeah,
for real.
I would love to. At a certain point.
Okay. So how we break it down? Like you pull up to the gas station, right?
Well. Let me. I've been trying to say this for a good 2 minutes. Let me say how I pull up to the gas station. And then you guys can fully judge me. But let's give some context first, right? So pull up to the gas station.
He realized he's low on gas.
I realize I'm low on gas. I never let it go down like the one fourth. Quarter, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I never let. So as soon as I see it's down under that,
under a quarter,
pull up to a gas station.
That's like $60.
Yeah. Wait, what? Like how much gas it is?
No, like how much it would cost you to fill it up completely?
About 40 right now. It's not too bad. It's pretty good because it's a hybrid. So it's like yeah, so it's pretty good with gas. But I pull up to the gas station. Right, it's like almost under the 1/4 line. I get out, right, and I'm looking to see if this pump works or not. It says insert your card. I said, okay, let me insert my card, right? But before I insert my card, every single time, where the card reader is, where you insert your card, I try to pull it out because do you know about those scamming?
Yeah, just go inside.
No, I don't go inside. I should.
Yeah, I don't. I just go inside.
Yeah, it turns out I'll do a lot of shit wrong when pumping gas. But it would just, what if there's a line inside? Fuck, I'm all about convenience. I'm trying to get in, get out. Fuck turning off the car. Fuck going inside. I don't want to deal with a man that barely knows English, you know what I'm saying? Or also, there might be a long line. I don't know. People get in a fight, shit goes down inside of those places where you pay for gas, right? Also, I don't want to be fatter than I already am. I don't want to see a snack and be like, oh, let me grab that. You know, I try to stay away from that because, I fall to temptation. You know what I mean? Unfortunately.
Just
but
go into the gas station to pay for gas.
Let me tell you. Exactly. I just pull in, get out. You know what I mean? I open the fucking little window thing to pump the gas. I insert my credit card, right? I make sure. But before I insert it, I pull out because, they have the shit that you put on top of it where they scam you. So I always make sure I don't get scammed. And then insert the card. I choose the card's still running, by the way. Haven't stopped it. And then I open it. I pump the gas, and then I just get back in the car. Just start, listening to some music.
Unless people are in the car, even if people are in the car, you should turn the car off.
I don't know, man. How many instances? Where's the last time this happened? I need to hear.
How am I supposed to know?
Because I don't think it happens that often.
You're not supposed to do that.
I don't think that shit happens.
And it makes sense.
I think it's happened like in the past. I don't think it happens anymore.
Probably not.
That's why I think
Unless you're like really stupid at pumping gas.
That's what I'm saying. Because
you're pumping it like this, not even putting it inside.
Yeah, it's like from afar, like when you're peeing. Yeah. Well, from a guy, if you're peeing, like trying to reach,
just
make sure
spraying and shit.
Yeah, like trying to target the toilet, but. I don't know. I just, the moment I hear the news and it's like, hey, this guy fucking blew up the gas station because the car was running. Is that something that gets taught here? Maybe that's what it is. Let me cop to this. Let me say this. And then we can end this conversation. But I think it's because I'm an immigrant, right? I moved here to the United States when I was 11. This is my sob story, so you can't come at me.
Well, how old are you now?
21. But, when I came to the United States. Okay, but hold on. Let me pull it.
Going on this year, 11 years. So it's like half of your life you've been here.
Right, it's true. But let me say this.
Then half of majority of your conscious life you've been here though.
Right.
So how can you blame?
Well, I'm just saying that I've never seen I've never been in anybody's car that has turned it off when I'm pumping gas. I've never seen anybody I know that has turned off their car when they're pumping gas.
This is basically
is this a
that
black thing?
We are products of our we are products of
All
our
right.
society.
Yeah, product of our environment. Yeah, I never see anybody do it. It is what it is. But do you think I should stop?
A lot of black people don't do it either.
Oh, okay. So it's a cautious thing. It seems like.
I follow
like just to play it safe. Oh, okay. I say fuck the directions. You know what I'm saying?
And it's
fuck
better,
the rules.
And it's just better overall. Better for the earth. Better for the environment. Better for just take your key out. Turn it off.
Keyless. It's a fob. All right, let's start the show. All right, let's fucking start the show because I can see. I feel like Kameo's gonna punch me by the end of this episode.
Two fire signs and fire conversations. Two fire signs and fire conversations. Two fire signs and fire conversations. Two fire signs and fire conversations.
All right, hello everybody to the Empty Opinions Podcast, episode 122, with your host Eladi Polanco and
Cam, Killer Cam.
That's right, Killer Cam, co-host. I just gotta say, just to start off this episode, I'm not gonna fire you live on the podcast. I think now, I feel like every podcaster now has to clarify that before the start. They just gotta say, hey, I'm not a fucking sociopath, and I'm not gonna fire you. Yo, you know what's so crazy about that situation? He said he was gonna do it with them on the podcast, but they never showed up. So he just recorded the episode without them. But apparently his plan was to get them in the podcast, and on the podcast be like, you guys are fired. Like, on the podcast, to their face.
On some Trump shit.
That's some Trump shit. That's some WWE shit. That's some fucking psychopath shit. I mean, what the fuck? But, Kameo, how are you doing?
Meh.
Yeah. A lot of shit, going on. Feeling overwhelmed probably a little bit. It gets, I mean, life is just one of those things where there's always those stages, though. Have you found? Isn't it interesting how life is very much like a cycle? Like
Sims, I keep telling you.
Yeah, I think it just feels weird to see certain things like no other time does it feel more like a cycle than like when every time Mother's Day comes around and everybody starts doing the same shit like year after year, like start posting their moms. I used to have beef with that because I was like, some of y'all, because I used to be like,
none of y'all parents follow you.
Yeah, they're not gonna see this. Of
course not. It's for other people to see.
Right.
You just to see that you do spend time with your family rather than like it's performative.
Yes, and that was always my issue because it's like I know for sure your mom ain't on fucking Instagram, so she's not gonna see this.
I'm pretty sure she don't follow you. You just posted a twerk video yesterday.
Right. Yo, real shit. You was just
24 hours just passed.
You was sucking on the eggplant yesterday, and now you think she's gonna see this? Do you remember when that was like a thing? No, cucumbers. That summer was wild. Do you remember when people were fucking, like women were fucking each other with cucumbers? Do you remember that? Do you remember that? I'm serious. That was a thing. Do you?
I like to block shit out my brain.
But that was a wild summer.
It was a wild time.
People were sucking on cucumbers, like fucking women. Like all those videos were on Twitter. It was wild.
That's when they had the
I thought it was me.
That's when they were licking ice creams and shit.
Bro, real shit. I mean, I feel like almost that was all 2019. 2019 is a weird year because it was a year before one of the craziest things in human history happened, which was the pandemic. And so people kind of forgot what the fuck happened in 2019. 2019 was a wild year.
I feel like
that shit was a crazy ass year.
It was just a build up to that.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
people were just being fucking disgusting.
They got out of pocket,
and
Mother Nature was like,
"Yeah, it's just like, you know what? Fuck y'all.
Yeah, fuck y'all. Y'all fucking. What are y'all doing?
Y'all leaving gas. Y'all just leaving cars on when you pump your gas. That's why it's April showers in May. Like, come on, like."
So you're saying basically what you're saying is I'm the reason for climate change.
No, it's the 1%ers.
Right, the rich people.
Yeah, it's Bill Gates.
I agree.
And the other bald billionaires.
Or Jeff Bezos. Yeah. Oh yeah, Bill Gates getting divorced. Are you gonna shoot your shot at him? Bill Gates.
What does that look like?
Listen.
What the fuck?
Richest man in the world. They're like third richest man in the world. I feel like a lot of women are gonna try to go after him.
I'm not even gonna say anything because I do want some of my stuff up, and probably he'll help maybe.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, third richest man in the world. He's probably gonna fund a lot of your things. You know what I mean?
I'm not gonna talk S words, SHIT words.
Right.
About.
Yeah. About
one of the top percenters.
Yeah, one of the most influential men in the world.
You know what? Cease to exist.
Yeah.
Real shit. That's the craziest
That's wild
thing.
That they can have that power. Yeah.
Yes, and then my thing is like a lot of stuff you think wouldn't happen like just because of whatever. Yeah. Somebody could just be like, you know what? They don't need to be alive anymore. Just cut them out.
That's wild. You know what's so funny? You saying that. There's this show on HBO called Succession. I don't know if you've heard of it, but it's a really good show. I've been rewatching it with my sister, and it's basically about like the internal drama of like in this TV show, like one of the richest families in the world. It's supposed to be like an equivalent to Disney. Like let's say like if Disney like that equivalent of Disney to this TV show and like their family. And like the dad is getting old and now the kids are fighting to have control over what he has. It's a really entertaining and like really intriguing show. But there they take a very like realistic look at what rich people can do. And it's almost like a horror show. I mean, the shit that they get away with. They can
buy out a fucking country for.
They can do anything.
That's what his wife did just to get away from the divorce.
That's crazy. I mean,
what and they be like, rich people don't spend that much money on clothes. Like, right. That might look like a simple white tee, but that white tee can be handmade by somebody in fucking another.
They can have their personal servant doing that shit. Yeah, exactly. Or personal design.
Yeah, like half time that white tee probably costs like $1,000.
Yeah, exactly. You think, there's no logo.
Why your white tee only costs a meek? Like, come on now.
Yeah, exactly. Do you think during the summer I should start wearing white tees for the podcast? What do you think about that?
You could.
Or black. I have black tees, and that makes me look like the craziest man in the world. Like a black tee. You know how wild that is? Like, like I have black wife beaters, bro. No, I have that. That makes me look like a fucking psychopath.
Yeah, no.
I don't know why I have.
Just put on a Dickie suit.
Yeah.
Bitches, like.
Yeah. Right, exactly.
Like a Philly bull.
Yeah. But a black wife beater is the most insane piece of clothing you could wear. There's nothing wilder than that.
That definitely looks like. And no. A black wife beater with some black forces.
That's Dirty's outfit. That's literally what Dirty wears.
He wear that. He wear that, and then he wear a Dickie suit. Yeah, I'm like Dickie suit. And a fucking ski mask. With all that shit.
Yeah. The one that shows your eyes. Yeah, like what's that guy? Pooh Shiesty, like a Pooh Shiesty mask.
It's a ski mask.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. A lot of people are attributing ski masks to Pooh Shiesty. These young kids.
What?
These darn young kids. They're seeing Pooh Shiesty. It was like
I feel
Pooh Shiesty made it popular. Like what?
Like next thing you know, like it's kind of like accrediting Band-Aids to Nelly. Like
yeah,
you can't do that.
Right.
We used Band-Aids before.
Well, I mean, who was rocking them just randomly on their face without a cut? That's the thing. You know what I mean?
I know, but that's
he said, "Fuck it, let me do this." We just put it on my cheek, and it was kind of fire. Yo, sometimes
that's crazy. That's crazy how trends work though. Like,
yeah,
who the hell was like, you know what? I want some baggy ass pants. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Or who was like, you know what? These pants too baggy. I want them skin tight.
It's tight as fuck.
Tight as fuck. I don't want.
Probably Dominicans. It was probably a Dominican that invented that.
Deaf Caribbean people.
Yeah. We love our skinny jeans.
Jamaican people, them pants be tight.
Well, I mean, do you think they do that to show what they're packing? Do you think that's part of it?
I feel like it's just hot.
Oh, well, right. That's true.
Just cling.
That's true. Like, so it feels like just like their own skin.
And then half the jeans don't be real jeans, so they be like spandex. Right. So it look like tight.
Oh, fuck. That's funny. Yeah. Damn, spandex jeans. That's a wild, like, outfit. You imagine a guy starts wearing spandex jeans? That's a thing already, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Like spandex with jean, like that look like a jean.
I'm pretty sure it happened. Yeah.
Yeah, guys are just doing.
Jeggings.
Yeah. Oh, right. Do I have any? I had the most Dominican thing I could own in my life. I did have some jeggings.
I feel like the worst outfit
like rib
choice.
Jeggings.
Oh.
Yeah, it's bad.
What's worse than that?
What's worse than that?
It's just jean shorts. Period.
Oof. I had that too.
I feel like
John Cena looking motherfuckers. Yeah,
it'd be so bad because I'm especially if they like capris.
Ooh, right. That's bad.
No, like this is the worst fit ever. Like
Echo shirt, jean shorts, and FUBUs. You know what I mean? Ultimate.
FUBU's making the comeback.
You think so?
Yes, they
are. Well, I think that type of brand makes sense. 4 Hours by Us, yeah.
They are making a comeback.
I could see that in a black. You know what I mean? If Telfar is popular, let's bring back FUBUs.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean?
They already brought back Baby Fat, so.
Right. I don't know any of that. What's Baby Fat?
Kimura Lee Simmons.
The fuck is? Yeah, I don't know. What type of clothing is it? I mean,
it's like they did, sweatsuits. Like.
Oh, okay, got it. Okay, I remember. All right. I mean, what were we talking about? We went on to like 10 different tangents.
You can keep talking about clothes. I like clothes.
You like clothes? I am bad at clothes. Here's what it is. I started thinking about this. I just don't put enough effort into the clothes. It's not that I couldn't swag it out. It's not that I couldn't drop a fire fit pic on my Instagram. It's that I have to really pay attention to it because I gotta look at the colors and shit. It's like if I'm wearing shoes, I'm like, okay, I gotta get what are the 2 primary colors of this shoe. Gotta get those 2 primary colors on the their shirt and pants.
Look at stuff and be like, this is what I like, and this is what I'm gonna wear.
Interesting.
This is what I'm fitting it with. Sometimes I go off like an idea and I branch out, and this sounds very like ambiguous, but that's how it works. Because like I could have
it's a feeling.
It's a feeling. I go off a feeling. I go off of emotion.
Right.
Like, and I can be inspired by very weird things. So, and that's kind of like how I work in my projects too. Like,
okay,
weird things inspire me, and I base that inspiration off of what I already have. Mm-hmm. So, like my material. So, like today's outfit was just being cozy,
just chill vibes.
Yeah, like like this, I would wear this if I was in the house.
There you go. That's nice. Yeah.
Regular graphic tee, some tights, and some
Rick and Morty. Yeah. You know what I mean, glasses. What the fuck is that thing that holds your hair? What is that called?
The clip?
Yeah, butterfly clip. I think is what it's called. Yeah. Definitely very chill vibes. It's almost like, you're about to do the laundry.
Yeah.
About to do the laundry type beat.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, exactly.
About to clean. Mr. Clean.
Yeah.
Mrs. Clean.
Yeah, exactly. Did I tell you how I choose my clothes? The reason why sometimes my outfits are so horrible? I pick my clothing completely separate. So, like, I choose my shoes first.
These pants.
Yeah. Oh, I like these shoes. And then completely move on. Don't even think about what shoes I just got. What pants do I want to wear? Oh, these look cool. I just put those pants on. And then look at the shirt. It was like, what shirt do I want to wear? This one's cool. I like this one. And then it comes out to be the worst fucking outfit of all time.
Outfits aren't that... They're bad. They work for you. Because that's your style.
Right. No style is my style. That's why it works. Like, I exude, I don't give a fuck about clothing energy. So then it kind of matches.
You give off, I'm comfortable.
Yes. You're right. Because that is what I'd be going for. I mean, I don't, you know what I mean? Like, I hate.
And comfortable is not bad.
Right.
Like, I'm giving off, I'm comfortable too. We had the same vibe.
Yeah, but it can be, but yours has style to it. Mine's are like.
I'm literally wearing a graphic tee, some tights, and some running
There's still
shoes.
style to it. The fact that it's a Rick and Morty tee, there's something. You know what I mean? Hints at style. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck is this shit? It's like blotches of blue. No, Hollister.
It's Hollister?
I'm a Hollister man. Oh. I got Hollister and Armani. Those are my 2 clothing.
I thought that was a crocodile. It's a bird.
Yeah, I can see it. It's a bird. It's a bird. You imagine if this was like Lacoste? It's just off-brand Lacoste. It's a fucking pigeon instead of a crocodile. That'd be wild. No, it's Hollister, guys.
Pigeon brand.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna start focusing on my clothing more, especially now during the summer that I can rock some shorts, which is my shit.
Don't wear jean shorts,
bro. I don't have those anymore. That was when I was 14,
Only
15.
girls could wear jean shorts.
Yes,
and boys and like little kids.
Right.
Grown men do not need to be.
Yeah.
Or don't wear no damn jean shorts.
Or what about like military shorts? What about those?
The cargos?
Yeah, cargo shorts.
Oh my! You're not a dad.
Yeah.
Only fathers can wear them.
Right, that's true.
And military men.
Oh, speaking of dad, this is really ADD the podcast. Listen, speaking of dads, do you think? Let me propose this to you. I want to see what you think about this. This is something I'll talk to my sister about, and it's just an interesting, just hypothetical. Let's say you have a boyfriend, and your boyfriend is like let's say he lost his job, he's collecting unemployment, but it's about to end soon. He has to make some money.
He broke,
yeah. I was just trying to be nice with it, but yeah, he a broke ass. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Broke boy.
Broke boys don't deserve no pussy.
Broke boy.
Yeah, like Cardi B said, broke boys don't deserve no pussy. Do you agree with that? Yeah, I agree with it.
I thought you meant like Cardi, like Playboy Cardi.
No,
like
Cardi B. Well,
boy.
Cardi would say that too.
She said, broke boy.
That is a song, Broke Boy. Oh, interesting. That's weird. The Cardi and Cardi parallels are crazy if you think about them.
I mean, she came out after.
Right. I'm just saying there's a connection. Have you ever seen both of them in the same room? No, you haven't. So I'm just saying. Listen, I'm just throwing shit out.
They probably have been in the same room.
You've never seen them in the same room, so I don't know.
They have been in the same room though.
Who knows? There's no video proof. I need to see with my own eyes.
They probably wouldn't be around the same crowds though.
Yeah, but I think they're very different demos. I'm just saying you've never seen them in the same room, so they might be the same person. That's all I'm saying. But here's what I'm trying to say. Let's say, have you ever seen them in the same room?
They're definitely not the same.
Have you seen them in the same room?
They look so different.
Yeah, but answer this simple question.
I feel that way about Lil Bow Wow and Lil Mama.
I'm saying, whoa, exactly.
They look like twins.
You've never seen them in the same room. They look exactly the same.
I think they did a song together.
What that mean? I could do a song like one verse and then the other verse. You know what I mean? I could record two songs.
Eladio and Dirty.
Yeah,
Dirty.
Exactly. That's gonna be the lead single. It's gonna be Dirty making fun of Eladio on the beat. It's like you fucking you know style having ass bitch. That's gonna be Dirty's diss song towards me. Dirty's gonna make a diss song towards Eladio. I see that in the future. I could see that. I think he's gonna diss me.
Why is your twin your villain?
Because
he's like your nigga chin.
Yeah, yeah, Nigaladio, yeah.
Yeah.
Nigaladio, yeah. I mean, that's a risky. If I wasn't Dominican, I could have even tried to pronounce nega, N-E-G-A. Imagine a white person saying that. Get canceled right away.
I think.
But I'm just saying, like,
it's nigga chin.
Yeah. I mean, that's just risky for any white person. But I'm just saying. So negative. Let's go back to the scenario.
Did you say negative?
Negative. yeah, negative Ladia, yeah. Here's my hypothetical. So the guy's broke, and he says, "Hey, Kameo, he's your boyfriend. Hey, Kameo, for 3 years, he's been jobbing together for 3 years. He was balling. Let me tell you, he was balling for 2.5 years, and something happened, and he just fell in hard times. So he comes up to you and says,
"Damn, he been gambling.
He has a gambling addiction, yeah." And his luck ran out. So now it's like he's losing everything, losing his house, everything. He tells you, hey, Kameo, I'm going to sell my sperm to make some money off of it. Right? I'm going to donate my sperm. That means I'm going to have a lot of kids roaming around in the world.
I mean,
how would you react?
They don't necessarily use that.
Okay.
I mean, it depends because they have to choose.
Right.
So it depends if they get chosen.
So let's say, okay, well, let's include that into the hypothetical. Let's include he has really healthy sperm, right? Okay, they look at his DNA, they look at everything about him, and they're like, yes, we want his fucking cum, right? Like, and then choose him.
That's sick. Can we say it in better terms?
What? Okay, they choose the sperm. Okay.
Yes.
I just think cum is really funny. But it's a little rude, right? It's a little
yes,
sophomoric. I get it.
It's out there.
Yeah, I get it.
Outlandish.
But yeah, the sperm. They said I would like this milk, right? Let's take this for example. And then he seems to be an apt candidate, and a lot of people are using his sperm, and he's getting a lot of money from it. But that just means he's gonna have a lot of kids, technically.
Yeah,
could you deal with that?
Them kids can grow back up and then sue him for child support.
Can they? Is that real?
Yes, there's actual court cases of this. There's actually
Why the fuck?
There's actually movies about this like a couple years ago.
I've seen movies about this for sure. I think the Million Kids. There's a movie with that white guy, that bland faced white guy. He was in a lot of movies that I don't know his name, but you know which one I'm talking about. Yeah, that one white guy. Oh, Vince Vaughn. That's his name. That tall white guy. The really boring white guy. How the fuck does that guy have so many movies? He's one of the most boring actors. He has always no emotion in his fucking face. Vince Vaughn. Why am I trash talking Vince Vaughn? Whatever. He was in a movie about that. But can you really how does that work? Why if you because you're
the father.
Sure, but they have a family.
Yeah.
So why the fuck would they be asking me for the fucking childhood support?
They could.
But why?
Because you're the father.
But they're the family. It's not like it's not like it's only a mom.
The father. It's a thing.
That's crazy.
Legally, as a father, if you're proven as the father.
But what if I have 100 kids because I've donated so much sperm? Am I gonna?
If they all come back and we're just like,
that's crazy.
Yeah,
that's insane. Free men. You know what I mean? Fuck that. That's crazy.
You're the father. So.
That's insane, though. I didn't want to be the dad.
But you donated sperm. So what do you think was gonna happen?
That's crazy, though.
But spray it on each other and
exactly.
Fucking gun. There's. They're gonna get
just play around with it.
You get a water gun and just shoot sperm.
Open your mouth. Yeah, exactly. No. That's crazy though. But you gotta admit that's kind of nuts. To donate sperm and then have to pay child support.
That's an L.
That doesn't even make sense because you're trying to make money off your sperm. I don't doubt it. I'm just saying, if you're trying to, when you sell sperm, I feel like that shouldn't even be your kids no more. If you sell them, you're basically selling your kids. It's not mine no more. I sell them. You know what I mean? They're not mine no more.
Damn.
I sold them. So, I mean.
It's your DNA, though.
I guess. But, I mean, that paid me. That should be in the contract. Man, we need this is going to be the thing that I'm fighting for, the cause. You know what I mean? There's a lot of crazy shit happening in the world. This is the cause I'm going to take on. It's going to be in the contracts when you're selling your cum. It's got to be in the fine print that they can't sue you for child support. Those kids are no longer yours. You're cutting ties with those kids. You know what I mean? You're cutting the tip of the condom. That's not your kids anymore. You're cutting that. You know what I mean? You need to cut it, like OG said. OT Genesis, I mean. Listen, I just don't think you should pay child support if you sell your sperm. What do you think? Why did I bring that up? Oh, yeah, I wanted to bring that up because I brought this up to a girl I used to talk to. Just as an idea. Let me tell you, I'm a wild boy. Listen, just as a joke, just as an idea, just to throw it out there, I told this girl I was talking to. I was like, what if I sell my sperm to make some extra money? Will you be okay with that? She was like, no. Because those will be your kids. I was like, okay, but, it's just because also I've learned a lot about this. You can make it so that they never contact you. They have no knowledge of you as a dad. You can choose. It's when it's you choose the check mark in a contract. It's you don't want to receive any newsletters from us. Nope. You click that check mark. That's the same thing with selling the sperm. I just don't. Oh yeah, but I was gonna ask. Do you think that would be messed up? Let's go back to the hypothetical. We got kind of sidelined. I don't know what you think if your significant other came up to you and said that we're going to do that. What would you say?
No.
You would say no? You say you can't do it?
For what?
They were I'm in rough. I need to make some money.
You're not going to make that much money.
It's not a lot of money, but I mean, guys, it's $30.
You could do other stuff.
Yeah, but guys have unlimited sperm. So it's like an unlimited money supply. It's like getting $30 every week.
You might as well just get another source of income instead of use a talent that. I feel like that should be last resort. Yeah. You have nothing left to give.
Right.
Or nothing.
Homeless
nothing
people.
else.
You're saying homeless people should start doing that. That's pretty good. I feel like homeless people should definitely do that. I wonder if they are doing
I don't want to talk about this anymore.
All right. What else do you want to talk about? Let's talk about the circle. Well, actually, let's go to break because I think you need a break from this situation. I think this is a very interesting topic. You don't think that's interesting? Selling kids, pretty much? All right. Let's go to housekeeping.
I find that very, 2017.
You don't think people are still doing that?
No, I'm not saying that they aren't doing it.
That topic.
Yeah, but I'm saying it's not taboo. Honestly,
it's not taboo. So you want to you don't want to talk about it because it's played out.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. Listen, I don't know shit. I don't know shit about what's happening in the world. What's going on over there in the Middle East? Who knows? All right, everybody. Housekeeping. You should go first. What do you want to promote?
Follow my social medias: Instagram at CamDeity, our page Killer Kameo, and TikTok PsychonautCam. Twitter is CamDeity as well.
Alright. And Reels. Probably. Do you have any Reels? Yeah, you have Reels. Check out on Reels too. And YouTube Shorts. You're gonna be there soon, right? Yeah?
Sure, maybe.
Posting, yeah, just your art. Who knows? You know what I realized? I mean, this has to do with housekeeping. Nowadays, you're gonna have to do everything.
Artists already have to do everything.
Well, I'm just saying, like, you gotta be in every platform. Like, nowadays, if you really want to make it, you really have to be fucking everywhere. You gotta be inescapable. Like, wherever people go, you gotta be there. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok is coming up. You know what I mean? Like, Clubhouse, when that came out, people had to be, you know what I mean? Everywhere. Now you really have Twitch. It's like,
you have to stretch yourself out everywhere. On all platforms.
That's kind of wild. It is. It's wild to be in that many places.
I'm tired. It's just burning me out. Being an artist is so hard.
It's a lot. I mean, it's a lot of mental shit. Yeah. But it's all worth it because the satisfaction of being an artist. Am I right?
Sometimes.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Go on. Yes.
Sometimes.
No. Yes. Say yes.
Kinda.
Okay. Whatever. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd at Eladio Talks. YouTube, subscribe to the YouTube, hit the notification bell, help get us to 1K subscribers. Where else am I? Well, rate and review the podcast on Apple Podcasts. And what the fuck else? Oh, follow the podcast. Oh, follow the brand on Instagram and Twitter and TikTok at My Empty Opinions. And Twitch coming soon. Empty Opinions. The account is already created, so you can go over there and follow it. But there's no content yet. Soon to come. And I think that's it. Is there anything else you want to promote? All right. Let's talk about The Circle. What is the show? Educate me all about this show and tell me why you would kill it at this reality show.
Okay, The Circle. I'm excited about this topic.
Yeah.
Okay, The
you
Circle
weren't excited about the sperm topic?
No, I never wanted to talk about that. You brought it up and you kept talking for
I just find it interesting.
Nothing, and you kept you like talking about inappropriate, nasty stuff.
Well, that's a real thing. It's a taboo topic. I mean, sometimes I do gravitate to the taboo topics because that is kind of the slogan of the brand. But I understand sometimes you don't want to talk about that.
No, because it's weird.
It's a thing. I mean, it exists. I just don't. You know what I mean? I just find it interesting. We gotta write. What are the topics that you find uncomfortable?
So The Circle is a show on Netflix, and it's like a reality show that it's kind of like Catfish, but it's not Catfish because some people are real and some people choose to be other people, right? So in that, none of these people see each other, so they all talk on The Circle, which is like this little social media thing. And yeah, so it'd be like different groups of people and they can vote each other out and stuff. So it's like a race to see who can win like $100,000. And
what do they have to do?
Basically,
what are the challenges?
You just have to interact with people. Like it's like a popularity contest. But is like anonymous because nobody literally talks to anybody. It's all like texting and like on their social media platform. So, and they all stay in like the same place, but none of them get to like contact each other. It's just like a 24-hour like reality show, like virtual thing, but for like 2 weeks. And it's just whoever whoever basically is ranked the highest wins, in a sense, and they get to vote people out, and sometimes people come back in. Like, it's cool. And
why do you think you could kill it?
I feel like I could kill it as myself, or even as a catfish. Like, I feel like I'd do it.
Wait. But explain the catfish aspect of it, because I guess you're saying they don't see each other.
No, all right. Say you're like on Tinder or some shit. Like, cause say you're on Tinder and like, of course you're Eladio, but you like say you're like a girl. Your name like Amanda, and you're like 21 and you live in Los Angeles.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like, you can play behind that Amanda character, so you're like the catfish, and nobody would know that. You just have to pretend to be Amanda. So. But
nobody would know that because nobody would see me.
Yes, nobody would.
People don't see each other.
You don't see each other until the end when they put it on the show.
Why? Oh wow.
Because like at the end, you basically get to meet everybody, like all the people who got kicked out, and then all the people who made it to the end. It's like a finale.
Interesting.
I feel like that's so cool.
And what's the advantage of being a catfish?
The advantage,
what is there a strategy to it? Like people like pretending?
Some people, that's what they choose to be because they feel like they wouldn't win as their self, or because I'm trying to say without like spoilers. So,
is there only one season?
There's a lot of seasons because they have in multiple countries too. Like they have Circle Brazil. But it's all take place in the UK because that's where they have like their little, like
the place, the building, wherever they're at.
Yeah.
Okay.
I find that shit so cool. I feel like I would definitely win either catfish, what would be your strategy? Or regular.
Like what did you notice were the strategies that were not working?
I feel like
people were doing the.
I feel like people come off too hard. They come off too strong because they think because it is a game. They make it out to be like Survivor, like, but it's not supposed to be. You're supposed to play it
like this, are
chill, like it's actual social media. You have to play it like you're on your Finsta, like, and that's literally what people don't get. Oh,
interesting.
Like, you have to play it like you can express yourself and like tell them like your deepest secrets or whatever to have them trust you.
Right.
But at the same time, it's still like a game of like manipulation because if you're a catfish, you have to make them love that character. Like there was this person who played as a guy, but she wasn't a guy, right? But it was more of like a girl dad. So she basically played her husband. So
interesting.
Basically, what she would do, she would just act like him, but added like little like feminine aspects because. You know, that secret fact. Like, you have to have that steady fact that you remain by. Like, even as a catfish, like, you can't make it seem like you're not. Like,
they can pick it up like, oh, wait, no, that's not what you said last week or whatever.
They can do challenges and stuff like that, too. Like, there was this one episode. Sorry for spoilers, by the way.
Spoilers for whatever episode or whatever season. Spoilers.
Yeah. So, there's like a makeup challenge, and there was this guy who played as a girl as the character. He can't do makeup for shit, right?
But he said he's a girl because
but he said he's a girl because that's his who he's catfishing as. So when the makeup challenge comes along, he doesn't do a good job because he doesn't know how to do makeup. But he's like a 21-year-old girl,
and that gave it away. Wow. So that's why you gotta be strategic with who you choose to play because
and what your talents are,
right. Because if you pick someone who's completely different than you, you're gonna have to prove that.
Like, say you're playing your catfish as a guy, you know, and they have basketball trivia and stuff. You don't know shit about basketball,
right?
Like,
but you still haven't said why you would win because you would treat it like a Finsta. Like, what exactly? I would treat it like do you mean?
I think I would win being myself or like a different type of person of myself. Like the goal, the aim is to like when you post pictures without filters, like without like a lot of filters, and like you come in with a group of photos, but you get to choose yourself which photos that you out of the many that you chose, which ones you pick for like your profile picture and shit like that.
Okay.
So make it not look like you're a catfish. Don't come off too like strong or abrasive, and don't come off super nice as well. Make it seem like you have a life and you have shit outside, but then make it seem like you also are in search for something, like you want something,
right?
And make that desire known, and not like it's like a secret. So it's like have secrets, but don't have any secrets in the same way too. And then a lot of people, what they did, they made alliances. And the thing about it is you shouldn't necessarily make alliances where it's known. You should make secret alliances to where you're cool with everybody, but at the same time, nobody really know how much you fuck with another person.
Right. Interesting. So I just looked up.
This is like 48 Laws of Power shit.
Yeah, I mean, like I just looked that up.
I would definitely.
I didn't know that. The thing I guess I didn't get is that you did say they don't see each other, but I thought this was a real life thing. This all takes place over social media.
Yeah, but they're all at the one setting,
right?
And they have their own rooms, and like they have their own like little apartments. Okay. So in that apartments, they assume this persona, whether it's their own persona or the catfish persona. Somebody else, right? And there's all on the circle, which is called, is like it's social media. So they have their own like little chat rooms and stuff. Like they can have their own chat rooms. They have their own like little media, like message board. Like it looks like it's a social network, but it's only in that circle group.
You know what I find interesting? You know, The Circle is a movie. Do you remember that? Well, maybe you don't know, but The Circle is a movie with Tom Hanks and fucking somebody, Emma Stone. I don't remember. Emma Watson and Emma. But basically, it was a show. It was a movie based on a book about like how certain corporations, like how it's gonna get into. It's like a Black Mirror episode, basically. Like it's gonna get to a point where like social media is gonna track everything everybody does. It's gonna be in your fucking eyes. It's basically a Black Mirror episode, and that's funny that Netflix named the show The Circle when there's a whole fucking Black Mirror type movie out there about social media. What do you win? You said $100,000 is what you win? Interesting. Well, you're good at social media, so I could definitely see you being good at that show. You know what I mean? Like,
I'll just make people laugh. I'll say I'm a comedian.
Yeah. And just pulls funny memes and shit. Yeah. Interesting. Right. Is it? Have you seen an example of that in the show? Has there been somebody who's been mainly funny to try to get to the top?
They used it as like, they actually were also on social media too. They didn't win because they played it type of, I feel like they played it a little too aggressive. Yeah. Like you have to be passive, but also like you have to play like you want it, but you don't. Because
they have to they have to like kind of like you a little bit, right? You can't make them not like you too much.
They have to all like you.
Right.
Because you have to win. It's like a popularity contest.
So then, so that seems like a very bad strategy to like offer up like, I'm going to fucking win. You know what I mean? Like, y'all about to lose. Like, you start talking shit. It's like,
you have to.
That don't seem like the right strategy.
You have to make it be. You kind of have to be needy. You know what I mean? Like,
how so?
Okay, as an example, spoiler
again. Spoiler.
The person who did win, they played the game, as a catfish.
Wow.
So it's like for that they basically became like same way I said the strategy. Like you have to become cool with everybody, but also you have to like put your foot in the sand. You know what I mean? Like you have to be like,
what is an instance where there's what? Because it doesn't sound. What type of conflicts come up from these shows?
Okay, so let's say people are like flirting, or like let's say it's like a hot guy, and then there's girls on there and they're like, ooh, blah blah blah. So there's one might find him cute and be like, oh my god, this might be the love of my life, or whatever type of like shit, right? Yeah. So they could be like that, and then another person would see them flirting like on the main and be like, oh, you know, and like they could get a type of personal, like it's all projecting. Everybody's just projecting at each other, and I feel like that's really cool because it's, remember like what I was talking about earlier, like Salem witch trials. Yes, it's kind of like that same shit because a lot of people,
because if they don't like you, they can fucking burn you. The sake,
and they could turn other people against you. Like it's really like high school. It's high school.
Interesting. That's funny.
It's very cool.
But the flirting thing I kind of don't get. If there's a possibility that someone might be a catfish, I don't know if I would ever try to, but the thing is, you don't go in saying, yeah, I'm a catfish. No, I know, but do people know that there's a possibility people are catfishes?
I mean, yeah, they know it's a possibility, but
that's why I wouldn't even risk it. You imagine?
So when people get kicked out, there's usually like a video at the end with them like
the
revealing,
real person.
Yeah, the real them.
Okay.
So some people, it's a catfish and it reveals them, or some people it's real, and like before that they get like booted, they get to visit like one person. And they could, if whoever like they choose to go to, they can see like if they're a catfish or not for real. So in their ending video, they can be like, oh, watch out, and then people could be like, oh, who do they visit? Blah blah blah. So it can get real type of like And then people be like, oh, I think they visited this person. Why they didn't tell this? Oh, this is so basically just an assumption, like, and I feel like you just have to make people have a less amount of assumptions about you.
Interesting.
Just make them try and believe you are who you say you are.
Yeah. This sounds like a very interesting fucking reality show. It is.
And like a lot going on. I love it. It's crazy. I would do that. I really would do it. It's 2 weeks. You 2 weeks you spend in like London in the UK. Nice. You wouldn't go anywhere. You'll just be in that facility.
They'll bring you food and shit, I guess.
Yeah, they give you food. They supply you with your things. You can also bring all the stuff that you need, all your clothes, all your toiletries and stuff like that. And you just vibe out, and like they literally give you everything. You can go to the gym. There's like a gym there and stuff too.
Okay.
It's cool. You get your own like little kitchen. You get to cook. And then there's like challenges and stuff. It's cool.
All right. Well, watch out for Kameo season 3. Probably. You're going to see her soon in one of the seasons.
Yeah. One of these seasons, I'm going to be on there. I swear. That's going to be funny. I really would do reality TV, too. Like,
yeah. Would you do, like, The Bachelorette?
Like, The Bachelorette? There's some... I mean... Because I wouldn't take that shit seriously. Because I wouldn't go on those things, like, looking for love. Like, I don't believe in that.
Well, right. But you didn't even do it even as a joke. I mean, I wonder... I guess you got to take it serious when you go in those shows. Like,
me, I really got to believe... cracking up.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, yeah. I don't
the guys they're trying to like talk to you.
Like, I'd just be like,
yeah,
bro. Because one thing I'm gonna do is laugh. Like,
well, that would be pretty good though. Well, I don't know because the Bachelor and the Bachelorette seem pretty I don't know if they're letting black people in or not.
Oh yeah, there's a black guy who's on the Bachelor.
Interesting, because from what I could tell, it's always like white people.
Yeah,
white people watching and white people in the show. So that the Bachelor, I've been hearing like since I moved here, but I've never seen it. It seems like one of those things that I just wouldn't get. The same way I don't get white people, it's the same way I wouldn't get this show. Where like I don't understand the appeal of this.
Cheese.
Yeah, you're right.
Charcuterie boards.
No, caviar, whatever the fuck it is. I just wouldn't get it. My palate wouldn't be fucking susceptible to that. That sounds interesting, huh? Let's come up with a game show, with a reality show. Do you think? Have you ever thought of what would be a cool reality show to create?
I feel like there should be another animated reality show.
Animated? Oh right. Yeah. What the fuck? There was so many, and then they kind of fallen. There haven't been a lot of them recently. That seems. I think HBO Max might bring back like, what the fuck was that show? Total Drama Island or whatever. Yeah. Total Drama's fire.
That was fucking
They need to bring that show back because it was Cartoon Network, so or Adult Swim, whatever.
Cartoon Network needs to hire me. I really want to work for them, so bad.
Well, it's gonna happen. Watch. You know what I mean? I'm saying it right now so people can look back on this episode like 10 years from now.
Yeah.
Even less, but.
Yeah, like 3 years from now, like, she said she wanted to.
It happened. There it is. I mean, you know what's so funny? HBO Max is letting, like, a lot. Because, I don't know, like, with HBO Max, it allows for a lot more shit to come out from Cartoon Network. Like, did you see the new... what is it called? What's the fucking crazy popular show on Cartoon Network?
Yeah. Adventure Time's come back, yeah.
Well, it already came back. They had like a spin-off series with like the I don't know. I haven't seen the show. I think the protagonist was like a game. There's like
on the BMO.
Hold on, I gotta find.
I didn't see the show, but I know they having like their own like little show come back too, like a little movie. Premiere.
Here it is. I think this was the spin-off that is HBO Max. The Adventure Time Distant Lands. And it's about like this fucking...
BMO, yeah.
Oh, BMO. There you go. Yeah, so we're talking about the same thing. I
knew what I was talking about.
Yeah. I
listen, I didn't know his name. Man. I know my
that's
cartoons,
true.
man.
That's true. Yeah. I
definitely do. Like, that's my bread and butter. Like, that's the type of shit that I go for. You see this Rick and Morty shirt? I would love to meet Justin Rowland, too. tough.
Yeah, he has Solar Opposites. Yeah, you talked about that show. Yeah, you loved.
Yeah, I definitely talked about Solar Opposites on here too.
Yeah, that's just
that show is hard. Like,
interesting. What?
Because it's just fun.
What is it? I was gonna say, like, what is it that you love about animation versus, let's say, live action? Like, what does animation have that you notice live action doesn't?
Bruh, you can. It's a lot of stuff you can hide.
What do you mean?
Okay, like, say characters. Say Rick and Morty. There's like a lot of because it's a show about science and a lot of stuff. They include a lot of like explanations in a way. Yeah. They don't necessarily have to be correct. Okay. But they do include like visuals of certain people that you would find in like your psychology book, your physics book, your whatever.
Right. It's a lot of it is accurate, right?
Yes, and it also has elements of occult in it too, which is like stuff that I'm low key like obsessed with.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So I love that because you like a regular person can like, you know how when you watch a regular like a show like, and it's like let's say Everybody Hates Chris, and they say like a joke or whatever, and as a kid you don't really get it, but then you grow up and then you listen to it again and you're like, that's the joke, blah blah blah.
It's about sucking dick or whatever. Just a random like.
So, but when it comes to cartoons, it's more visual, and if you don't know what you're looking for, you're not gonna find it. But if you know, and if you know what they're referring to, or if they made a joke and they see, it's mostly visual, yeah.
Right.
And it could also be audio too, because everything is added to it. Like, it's not just performed; it's illustrated. Like, it's more. I feel like it's more creative.
You think you can get a lot more across via like interesting visuals or like good audio.
Visuals take it to the next level. Literally, you can just make it all like, that's why NFTs and stuff like that's so big, because it's just visuals. I mean, it's also audio too, but like I find cartoons just so fun because there's more that can be shown than that you can do in real life, and you can break the barriers of.
There is no limit of what you can make with animation, right? You can literally if you can draw it, then it can be done.
If you can think about it, it can be created, and necessarily like it doesn't have to be great either for it to be good.
Yeah, that's true. I guess
it has to be done, you know?
And also with animation, I think that is interesting you say that, because like if whatever you have, like a picture you have in your mind, is way easier to get that across through animation than through live action, because I've experienced this. Like if you have an idea for like a short film or whatever, and you have this short film in your head, like exactly how you want it to look, most of the time there's so many like real life limits to that. You're like, fuck, I can't. How the fuck am I gonna get this shot, or how am I gonna get this across, or like how am I gonna do this transition? Like, you know what I mean? Certain things that you vividly can see. That it's just so fucking hard unless you have like.
Or how am I gonna work it out in real life?
Right, exactly. With like real life physics and shit, like the limitations of our world. That's why I love like the last Avengers movie, Endgame, because they did something like, the reason I loved it is because CGI. Well, it proved to me that I guess you just need fucking $300 million, but you can really make anything. Now, you know what I mean? Like, because obviously live action, it's notoriously hard to do whatever. But with the CGI that there is right now, and with enough money, like when I saw
the whole world.
When I saw the movie in movie theaters, I literally got chills when like all the portals starting opening up, and it's just like millions of people come, and I'm like, how the fuck is this real? To me, it was like something you would see in like an animated movie or something. And the thing is
a lot of movies have CGI too, like some of them with the, like when you have the large audience.
Yes.
Have those people are just repeated people.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, so that's okay, yeah, I guess in that way I understand.
Same way how, some family photos where you like, it's a big ass family, everybody want to come in the picture, and like it's not all of them are like that. Some people just take little groups and then they just add it together in Photoshop. Like that's the same type of way. That's why when I say things are performative, like you understand it more when you're into like anime and cartoons and stuff like that because you see
because all of that is overly performative. As well.
Because it basically just shows like say you're watching fucking like Naruto or Attack on Titan and shit, and you see them fighting and shit like that. You're like, real life is a couple swings and it's done. Like you know what I mean? Like you see niggas flying and shit on nothing on just air. Nigga do a jutsu like he's like 20 different people at once. Like, and that's why you're just like. It's more of the limits of what you could do and not what you can do. I
agree. Yeah, that's
why I love cartoons.
Yeah, that's true. And you still haven't seen the Mitchells versus the Machines yet, right?
No, I have it on my queue though.
You need to watch it. I've seen it now twice. I saw it by myself and then I saw it with my family. That's a movie that like they really show that because I think I don't want without spoiling the movie. Like I feel like a big theme of the movie is kind of like. With animation, because they don't have like the movie didn't have like the biggest budget like a Disney movie, like a Disney animated movie, like a Toy Story 4 or whatever. But in the movie itself, I think they touch on the fact that with animation you can do so much to make it like more unique. Like they do a lot of like hand drawn animation on top of the 3D style, right? Like they use a lot
of 2D and 3D.
Yeah, exactly. They mix that, and it just shows that it opens your eyes as to even more that you can do with animation because you can even combine animation styles.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying, like you don't. It becomes like
different mediums. Yeah.
It really becomes limitless when you start combining shit, and you're great at that. That's what you do. That's your fucking bread and butter. Like putting different like types of
layers, textures
and textures on top of each other.
Mediums like, and that's a thing now that this is a really important conversation, especially in art. Yeah. In art, it was like, oh, you're a photographer. You're a photographer. Right. That's it. You know what I mean? You build on your skills as a photographer. Oh, you're a videographer. You just record videos. That's it. Like, or you're editor. You just edit. That's it. Like, it's like you had to remain at that level. And now, like with this generation, because we don't follow the same rules as the older generations. Like, I want to do this. I want to do like 5 of these things, and I'm gonna do all of them, and I have them, and I have those titles, and you should pay me for all of those titles. Right. So it's like in that same sense, like that's what it is now, and that's where the writers are also the animators, who are also the person who is the producer, and like you know what I mean. Like everybody has their hand in multiple hats. Like like you have like 10 hats on, and you're doing multiple jobs, and I feel like that is what makes it more creative because you get to use different elements into what you do.
Exactly. I think just with this generation, I think just there is no. It's almost like this generation is saying there's no need for barriers. There's no
more no.
There's no more no's. There's no like dumb like like barriers, dumb like guidelines. Like I don't know. And I'm big on that.
It's like now people know how to use Google and shit, and they have everything on Google. It's just like you have to research your shit for yourself and do what you want for yourself and figure out what you like to do, and not stay in just because I love Steven Spielberg or just because I love like all of these movies, I'm just gonna follow after this one director. Like you have to. You ever read You ever watched like a TED Talk of like Still Like an Artist? Yeah. It's kind of the same thing. It's like you are a product of your environment, of who you like. So you are not just you're not just a Tyler Creator fan because you listen to Tyler Creator music. You're not just a Billie Eilish fan because you listen to Billie Eilish music, because they are inspired by other people as well. And their music is also influenced by the people that they are inspired by. So not only us, just because we like multiple things, we are the product of those things and not just followers of those things.
Yeah, I agree. I think you know personally that I'm big on that, on like almost like fuck the rules, or fuck like how you're supposed to do something, or have things how things have been meant to be done. Yeah. Like like you said, we're a mix of a bunch of shit. So just pull from everywhere, right? Like pull from everywhere and make your own thing.
There's no one way to solve a problem.
Exactly.
There's many ways to do things. A lot of people think that just because they did it that way, that's the only way to do it. No.
Exactly. That's what this generation has proven. Yeah, exactly.
Not every workout plan is gonna help people lose the same amount of weight.
That's true.
This ain't no Jenny Craig. Like.
Right. yeah. Exactly. I mean, my workout plan hasn't really worked for me. I mean, You know what I mean? Like,
is you want to really know a plan?
You want to know what my workout plan is?
Is it a workout plan?
Well, my workout plan is just
Is it really a workout plan though?
Like, but let me tell you. I mean, you let me know. Let me tell you. You let me know if this is a good workout plan. My workout plan is just like, you know,
wake up.
Just like just like
wake up, breathe,
like, breathe a little bit. Yeah, I think that's you know like sometimes work. Breathe hard like and then that's like my
breath
workout
work,
for the day.
You know, get up, shower.
All right, so listen, if you're telling me that's not a good workout plan, then I guess I'm gonna have to actually work out.
You should work out for at least 30
Well, my workout plan for the month is gonna be beating you in the race. Which
I
as
forgot
soon as
about that.
I know, but that's because
I don't even want to do that shit anymore.
Why? Because you know I will win.
Because there's nothing to prove. I have nothing to prove.
Yeah, because what do you mean? You have what do you mean?
I have nothing to prove.
Well, we can do it without recording it, but I need the
race.
Fucking bragging rights at least.
Okay,
that's what I want. That's what I have to prove, that I can beat you. And then if they say, listen, if people see that I can beat you in a race, and you're what 6'10", right? And then like I'm 5'5", and then I win in the race.
I'm 5'8".
Yeah.
I'm 5'8", ladies and gentlemen.
then if I win in the race, and they're gonna be like, oh, okay, so he's really tall. Because up to this point, I feel like everybody has your mentality of like, this motherfucker's not fast. Look at this chubby fuck, this fucking obese motherfucker, according to the BMI.
I'm obese too.
But you're still 6'9", okay? So like, I'm just saying, if I beat you in the race and you're like much taller, much more athletic, then people are gonna start seeing me like, oh, okay, so he is fast, right? That's all I want.
You know, okay.
If you're gonna be the fucking person that
the tall one,
yeah.
If I'm gonna be the tall one, you're gonna be the athletic one.
If you're gonna be if you're gonna be the person I have to prove that to, for the world to understand that, then so be it.
I can believe you're athletic when gas prices go down.
All right, listen, but I think I'm pretty fast, and I think I will definitely win it. All right, so okay, if I can race you. Who is somebody who you know that's pretty fast that you feel like for sure I wouldn't beat in a race?
Like we both know?
Yeah, I would. Preferably, I would like. Well, preferably not a celebrity. I mean, preferably someone I would like to know. That's like a pretty athletic, maybe tall, whatever. I'll race any fucking tall person. Matter of fact, I think I want to make that a series. Just Eladio races tall people. Eladio races tall people.
Eladio has a point to prove.
Yeah, exactly. That's what
you just do different shit.
Yeah, that's a fire show. Yeah, and then it's just me like doing random challenges. Like,
can you challenge?
Yeah, can you do 10 pull-ups? And pull-ups are fucking crazy hard.
Yeah,
5.
I can't even.
Yeah, I
can't even do push-ups for real.
You can't do push-ups?
I have no upper body strength.
Interesting.
I probably hit somebody in the.
That's funny. I'm literally all upper body strength.
I'm lower body. I can kick somebody in the next week.
Ooh, right.
But I can't.
Yeah.
Punch it?
You play soccer? Yeah, exactly. You think I can beat you at soccer? How do you even play 1v1 in soccer? That seems kind of...
It's just goal to goal.
Yeah, I don't... Yeah, I guess just playing goalie and kicking the goals.
I'd get tired really quick. Right. I don't know. I was good in soccer, but I ran from the ball a lot. I wanted to be goalie.
So, okay, well, let me tell you what I heard in this conversation just now. Kameo, I'm scared to race Eladio because I know he would beat me and that would be kind of embarrassing, so I don't even want to put myself in that position. I feel like I would be
perfect on the circle. And
all right. We've been moved on. Bro, we talked about the circle 30 minutes ago.
I would be perfect on the circle.
Have you seen the other Netflix reality shows like Love is Blind or
all those romantic shit's dumb?
You really wouldn't. Why not? You really don't think you can find love in those shows?
I've met somebody. I know somebody who was like whose like family goes to my church. They were on like one of the Married at First Sight.
Wow. Yeah. Interesting.
He was on that show.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
You really don't think you can find love in those reality TV love shows? Even Love is Blind. Love is Blind, I feel like that's the one you could probably find the like
what they do the tests and stuff.
Well, no, it's a thing where like you don't know what the other person looks like until the very end of the season. Like when they match it, then that's when you see the person.
So what you
only hear them, only read, only get their personality, but you never see what they look like physically. I don't know. You're too vain for that.
I'm a physical person.
Yeah, you're too vain for that.
I'd be like, what the fuck? You send me a selfie. Let's FaceTime. No, rap. Let's FaceTime.
Yeah. You FaceTime. That's important for you.
I feel like most of my character comes from my looks, and that's sad. I just be like, no. I go like people look at me, they're like, yeah, I like her, and then
well, that's guys. Guys are very physical people.
Girls too.
Yeah,
girls look at me, they were like, "You're gorgeous," and then we're friends. You know?
Oh, but okay, like got it. But that's friendship thing. Like, I think, like romantic shit. Like guys care about appearance, and women really don't. Women don't. Ultimately, women do not give a fuck about looks. They just don't. You can't convince me otherwise. I just know that that's the case. I've seen plenty of instances. I just know way too many people. Women do not give a fuck about looks.
Women be settling sometimes.
Whatever, bro. They just be with anything.
He must have a great personality.
That's what I'm saying. Like, or I mean,
some of them be like treating him like shit too. I'm like, damn, he ugly and he's just.
That's what I'm saying. You imagine that?
Like your self-esteem must
down
be
bad. Yeah,
it must be down here.
Exactly. But like, it's a thing.
But that's the thing, yo. This week, it was just funny to me because I'm like, bruh, the level for men really is below surface. Like it's like like this like no for real.
Yeah, the bars in hell.
The bars in hell. Like there was this TikTok. Oh my gosh, there was this TikTok where it was like when he wants to see you in daylight. When he double texts you, when he wants to do art with you, I'm like, bro, this is not standard.
Yeah, apparently not.
This is not standard.
Well, he doesn't want to impregnate you on the first date. Right. It's like, bruh. Yeah, the bar is definitely guys.
When he doesn't give you chlamydia.
Yeah. When he doesn't give you fucking STD.
Like when. Yeah. When he opens the door for you, when he stands on the other side of the street, when he makes sure you don't get hit by a car,
when he tells you he has herpes before he has sex with you, yeah, that's
the. And then you decide to do it anyway.
Yeah, like at least he let me know. Yeah, exactly. That's
when he doesn't tell you he got another girl pregnant,
right?
But hides it from you, and then you find out 3 months later that.
No, it'll be what he does tell you. Like, when he does tell you, like, oh, by the way, and then, like, oh, my God, I can't believe you would tell me. Usually, guys don't tell me that. Yeah, that's wild. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, the bar is bad.
The bar is in hell.
But also, the bar is hell where we're at. I always say this, and it always comes down to proximity of the people we're around. If that's what most people do with the people that, the people that we're around, then that's what it is, and that's what you see. But it's like the world is so much bigger, and it's hard for people to, it's hard for anybody to conceptualize how really big the world is and how many people there are. We just kind of we
just get tracked to like our little radius.
Yeah, man, it's easy to do that. It's very easy to.
I'm waiting until I move and like establish my life to find love.
Smart.
I'll wait.
Yeah, I agree.
I should be patient.
That's what it should be. But I mean, then again, I mean, we say that's the other thing with young people.
Or I'll just get like a small dog and like dye it, and that'll be like my little baby. And I'll just get like 4 of them.
Yeah. Yeah, but I
different colors, right? Like the Powerpuff Girls and shit.
Right. I mean, that's the thing with young people. We know exactly what we're supposed to do, but we still fuck up and do what we're not. Always happens. You know how often
it's fun.
It is fun, and also you know how many times I've been like, I can't talk to women anymore. This shit is, I don't know what I want. Day. Next day I'm texting random person. Yeah, next day, yo, what restaurant you want to go to?
I'd be like, you know what? I'm done with men. Next thing. Just text my
hey. Yeah, exactly. exactly.
Hey, you want to go?
This is what it is, and I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. It's all experience.
On an adventure?
Ooh, that's your thing, right? That's the thing that gets you.
Yeah.
Write that down, gentlemen. Let's go on an adventure. Did they take you to fucking Chuck E. Cheese?
Dev, text me. You want to go on an adventure? Can't say no.
But what if the adventure's bad? Like, what if he takes you to like Sky Zone?
Chuck E. Cheese has good pizza.
All right, what if it takes you to Sky Zone?
I'll be jumping all damn day.
What if he takes you to the indoor skydiving?
Then I'll be skydiving. What if he takes you to Top Golf? Then I'll lose my Top Golf virginity.
Yeah. I hate that. Yeah, people are really making a big deal out of that shit. That's standards again. Oh my God, he took me to Top Golf. That's what the bar is. The fact that there's like, I'm waiting for my Top Golf virginity. Yeah, it's not that fancy, bro.
Top Golf shouldn't be a high bar.
Top Golf is not fancy at all. These people romanticizing Top Golf is really not that crazy. They're making it seem like it's going to fucking foreign. It's like visiting Rome or something.
No, like you going to the golf course.
Yeah, exactly.
No, right. Some who I smoke.
Yeah. Right. All right. That's a good place to leave it on. I think pretty balanced episode, I would say, between what I like to talk about and what you like to talk about. This is the perfect example of like the difference between me and Kameo. The first half of the episode is me talking about selling your sperm,
and then I'm just dull, like.
And then, well, right, but I'm just saying. Then the second half of the episode is what you like to talk about.
Yeah, I came alive.
And that's art in the circle and cartoons, exactly. So you get, if you are on my side of things and you find selling sperm entertaining.
If you are below level.
Below IQ. If you're a certain IQ level, you're going to love the first half of this episode. Yeah, that's what you're saying, right?
No.
It is. It's just, I go more for funny topics. Because I like being silly.
Being silly is cool.
I don't like being
we have goofy. To raise the bar for men, though. We have to.
No, don't do that.
Yes, we do.
Because that means men with who are slightly above it have it easy. Yeah, bruh.
No,
I'm trying to have it easy. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't want to compete.
That's sick.
Let the men be like whatever they are.
Sick.
But also, a lot of women like that, and that's a problem as well. They enjoy either they enjoy that or they're used to that.
Superior.
Well, no, I'm just saying maybe they don't enjoy it, but they're used to it.
Used to having nothing.
Even because I've experienced it,
having little is just like yes.
There's certain women where you can treat them like a fucking princess, and unfortunately, I don't know if it's Stockholm syndrome or whatever. They're gonna go back to the bullshit because they're used to it or they're just conditioned that way. But it happens. It happened to me. Syndrome. I think it literally is that. I'm literally speaking from firsthand experience where you can literally give a woman the world.
You're giving the good guy perspective, but you're not. It's just sharing that the good guy isn't always the bad. Like, is it always the good guy?
but okay, right. But like anything in life, there's pros and cons. The good guy is going to be more boring. Choice. I'm just saying the good guy, and I'm not talking about good guy. I'm talking about where the bar is that you're talking about. That shouldn't be good or bad. That's just standard, like we're talking about.
No, I'm saying that's what I'm saying. Even the good guy bar still in hell for a good guy too.
That's true.
That's why I'm saying the bar should be raised because you shouldn't settle for him just wanting to see you, just happy he wanted to see you in the daylight. You should.
That's crazy.
Should expect.
That's wild. That's so wild that there's a thing. Yeah, I can't believe that's a thing.
Should expect.
I guess I don't understand it because I never want to see anybody when the sun is down. I want to go to sleep.
Yeah, like that's what people don't understand. They're like, oh, let's do this, blah, blah, blah. No, I'm not leaving my house past 8, 7.
After the sun is down, I don't want to do shit. Yeah, fucking night stalkers.
If it's not like a party or whatever, you got it. Like, what? Why am I linking you?
Right.
What? Like, be like, huh? You know a weird interaction I had this week?
Yeah, tell me.
I was at the supermarket. And I didn't know people really confront people at the supermarket. Like, like try to holler at people at the supermarket.
Yeah.
I never knew people did that shit, and then it happened to me. I was
like in the supermarket. Where were you at the fucking produce section?
I was in the Jamaican section where like getting seasoned.
Was it another Jamaican?
I was trying to get like Goya and shit.
Yeah, right.
And get like Goya products.
Right.
And this old ass man came up to me.
Excuse me, yes.
He was talking about something. He said, "What did he say?" He said, he's like, you didn't hear me calling to you, or blah blah blah."
He said, "No."
And I'm like,
"No,
huh?" Like I'm
what are you talking about, sir? Leave me alone, sir.
And then he said it. He repeated it. I'm just like looking at him. I'm like,
"What the fuck do you want from me?"
I'm like, "Huh?"
Yeah.
Like. And then he said it again. I'm just okay, okay, you saw me and you like, why are you here? And then, like, shit you not, right? I felt my phone ringing in my pocket.
And it was him calling somehow.
No.
That would have been wild. Do you imagine? You pick up, was like, hello? I was like, yeah. I remember.
Like, what the fuck?
That'd be wild.
That'd be wild shit.
Who was calling?
So, literally, I felt like my phone was ringing. I picked my phone up. My phone wasn't ringing. right? I try, like, put it back in my pocket. Mind you, whole time he's trying to talk to me, and I'm, like, trying to get my phone.
Yeah. How old do you think this man was?
Bro, he was somebody
40s?
He probably was in his 40s. He looked like somebody pop. I was just like, huh? Like, I was like, you're talking to me?
Yeah.
Do you know who
Were you taller than him?
No.
Okay, interesting.
And, like, it was like, I was the only person in this aisle, and I was, like, mad uncomfortable. And then, as soon as, like, when I picked my phone up again, like, the second time, my mom was actually calling me. So I'm like, thank God. Like,
right.
You literally saved the day. And then I was talking to her.
Give you a good out.
Yeah, I was talking to her, and I just walked away while I was on the phone.
That's funny.
Like, I low-key ran. Because I was like,
right.
what the fuck?
Okay.
Don't confront women in the grocery
if
store.
you find them attractive, you wouldn't have minded. That's a tricky thing.
Man.
Well, that's the tricky thing with women. Like, you know what? I heard this. I heard this.
But my thing is, if you say, I look at it like this, right? Mm-hmm. People who like come at you like in public or whatever. I wonder how many people it tried. Like they tried
a lot.
That too. That's what I'm saying.
A lot.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, I don't really like phase that shit like that. I'm like, if you talk to me, I wonder how many people you come up to a day. Just like, let me get your number.
Yeah,
like,
shooting a high.
Like
percentage. Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, if you like that guy, then it wouldn't have been a problem at all, right?
Yeah, if it was like
if it was fucking Sa Baby that came up to you at the produce at the Jamaican section, you would have loved it.
Bruh,
you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying.
You go to the back.
Yeah, let's fuck right now. Let's fuck on top of this Goya products. Yeah, exactly. That's a tricky thing.
Like,
but that's
like you like banana chips.
Yeah. Yeah, you like plátano chips? Yeah, exactly. Like, listen, that's the tricky thing with guys. Like, the guy, you would never know. Like,
some people don't have to say one word.
Yeah, exactly.
Just a look. I'd be like,
he does what? What's the look they would give? It would be like, I don't know his mannerisms.
He probably fucking wink. I'd be like,
yeah.
Okay.
What's one of his most popular ad libs? Like, what's a very unique Sa Baby ad lib? Because that's how probably he talks to women.
I don't know. He has a lot. It's different per song.
What's one that comes to mind right now? I just want to know just one Sa Baby ad lib that you can think of. Say it. You gotta say it now. The middle of saying it, and now you gotta say it.
The first Sa Baby lyric that comes to mind is fucking the clitoris.
I think we can end the episode there. Now we know. I feel like we gotta stop before this gets, because this is gonna the fantasy is gonna keep getting more and more real.
I'm getting
Exactly. All right, that was episode 122 of the Empty Opinions podcast with your host Eladio Polanco and
Sa Baby, I love you.
Yes, Sa Baby's future girlfriend. The song we're gonna play to end this episode is a song from Stara. I don't know how you pronounce her, but she's a songwriter. She sounds very similar to like 070 Shake. Do you know 070 Shake? But Stara was, I think, around before 070, so I don't know what the fuck is going on there. She just sounds very similar to her. But regardless, she's put out an album called The Longest Interlude, which is an album full of interludes. Like, it's about 10 songs that are interludes. It's not like a minute like Tierra Whack, but just like minute and a half, 2 minutes, whatever. It's a pretty cool concept. This song is called, this is a crazy title, Who Decides War, parentheses, More Than Words. Don't know what the fuck that means, but the song is fire. So let's play Stara, Who Decides War, More Than Words. Let's go.
I do love Sa Baby. Who decides war?